Tech head coach Chad Klein, junior DJ Jethro, and seniors Jay Murphy and Mike Balligan. Coach Klein, take it away.
Well, just extremely happy with these guys. Like I've told you a million times, this season, we had high expectations coming into the season and didn't start. The league is so balanced, you just got to get in the tournament. With about 2.5, 3 weeks to go in the season, we were sitting at a 9 seed on the out. If it would have ended then on the outside looking in, and we rattled. Now with these 3 wins, we've rattled off 9 out of 10. So. All the credit to the players. Couldn't be more happy for them. Especially these seniors. It wasn't me. It wasn't anything I drew up or any strategic things I did. It was just guys not wanting to go home yet, and here we are.
I just start. The big number that stands out is the offensive number from Mike. 33 points. He had 24 in the first half. Just didn't seem to be able to miss there, including the shot there near the end of the first half. Big since your team to the locker with momentum. What did it feel like out there today?
It felt great, and my teammates instilled a lot of confidence in me, and they got me the basketball, and they helped me make plays.
DJ, start off a little slow, struggled offensively, but you never gave up on things and started to make shots down the end when they really counted. What's it like to overcome a slow start and then pick it up when the team really needs you?
Well, I ain't doing it all by myself. My teammates kept talking to me. Like, hey, just keep going hard. So that's what I kept doing. Like I told you in the last interview, I'm just playing through God, my family and teammates. So yeah, that's what pulled me through.
Coach, you gave up some pretty good size to East Central on the inside. That didn't seem to really reflect on your rebounding numbers. Everything's pretty even, and then points in the paint, you outscored them 34-24. Was that something that you saw as being part of the game plan coming in?
Well, Quano is a monster down there, and he was single-handedly the reason that we got beat last time at their place. He went crazy. We didn't have an answer for him. We did a few things different. We started digging off of them a little more, but we had to gamble. We weren't going to, we were going to guard 4 of them, leave 1 of them open, and try to double a little bit on him. And hope, really. They're talented. Every guy on the floor could score for them, and that poses a problem. I thought it was a good game. If that game would have lasted another minute or 2, I'm not sure we could have held on long enough. But I'd say it was he got a little tired. I felt like he had some good moves, and ball was halfway in and came out to where if he makes a bunny or 2, it could be a complete different game. But hats off that they gave us. They gave us everything we wanted for sure. Obviously they beat us twice already this year, and boy, for a second there, I was hoping it wasn't going to be a 3rd time.
You found chemistry with your starters. 4 of the starters had 30-plus minutes out there. Bench came up and spelled some, but it looked like you were going with those 5.
Yeah, and my assistants always keep track of minutes, and they're telling me he's been in this long. I say he's a senior. I say he's got his whole career to rest. If they're not, early in the tournament, you might need to get a guy a rest before a media timeout or something like that. But the last game when, we didn't have an automatic bid or an at-large bid, we had to win to get in. So I'm going to go with the guys that got me here, and we're going to live or die with them for sure. And today we lived.
Clutch on the line from the free throw line. 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Talk about your afternoon.
Well, when we played East Central at home, and they sent me to the line and I kind of blew it, I felt like I let my team down. So this time I told them, just give me the ball. I ain't going to disappoint you again.
Jay, I got a question. This time a year ago, you were redshirted, had an injury, didn't know how things were going to work out, watching these guys play. How does it feel that you're on the court, you came all the way back, got to be part of something like this in the final moments?
This time last year, my redshirt year, I was barely even walking. I was limping around. I wasn't even sure I was going to come back. But Coach Klein just kept telling me, like, Murph, come back. I need you. Just be ready. And I just gave him my all. We're here.
To comment on that, Jay's already got his degree. So he didn't have to come back. But, I think, kind of speaking for him the way he's told me, he just likes being around these guys. And, I'm glad we had him this week for sure. He told me he had his legs fresh, ready for this tournament. And I said, yeah, you probably do. You haven't practiced a whole lot all year long. You should be fresh. But great win for us.
For the players, just talk about that last second when the ball's in the air. Did you guys have a sense of if it was going to be long right away, or were you just kind of hoping that he was going to miss?
I kind of knew he was gonna miss.
Yeah, I did too.
I wasn't sure he was gonna miss because Mike was supposed to foul him, but it didn't go as planned. So,
He was supposed to foul so we wouldn't give up a three, and then when he got by the first line and he was bouncing it, I thought we were gonna foul when he was shooting it to, I was a nervous wreck.
I had to put my hand back because I was about to foul him shot.
And it seemed like everything he shot in the last 5 minutes was going in anyway, so, yeah, happy to see the horn go off and the ball miss.
What does it mean to carry on the streak of NCAA appearances? Like you said, you had to win the whole thing here to keep it going, and just speak to the resolve of these guys to see through it and get it done.
It's just amazing. I don't know how many. I know last year there was only 6 teams that had ever been 6 Division II teams that had ever been 6 straight years to the NCAA tournament. So I don't know if all of them are going to make it again this year, but we'll be one of a very few that have made 7 straight. And a lot of that is, all of it this year is a credit to these guys, but in the past, previous coaches and previous players, just the type of kids we recruit, and the previous coaches have done a heck of a job of building the program to where it is now. I thought it was a pretty easy transition for me taking over. It was already at a fairly high level.
Any more? All right. Congratulations, guys, on the win, and best luck in the NCAAs.
Thank you.